Okie dokie. No, me, please.
Oh, me.
Into a beach. There we are. Watchy video. Outlaw the Peach. And give me this, not settings. I want the, give me the expand. There we go. And mute, muted. Thank you. Muted. Shared with a public. Shared to your profile. Thank you. And yes, share with my friends. We be alive.
Oh.
Oops. We be live, y'all. I love Southern speak. And let's throw some happy fans in it. Yeah. Click.
I don't know where I'm at.
Space and post and loved.
Got lost in all the pages that I have.
Hey, Sarah. Good evening. Notifications, yes, please. Or not. Guess not. Pop over to the other side. Reload. Hey, there we be. And mute. And good evening, folks. Hi, Lep, Jamie, Sarah. Hey, Debbie.
Oh, we're running a minute late. Ta-da.
Grand evening, ladies. Hi, Linda. Yay, we got bodies in the room.
Bodies in the room. We'll be starting in a minute. We're running behind.
My behind's still sitting. It's not running. Were it running, it would probably be smaller. I should probably do that.
We're running behind. That was funny. How's that piece?
Feel free to like and share, guys. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Linda.
Okay, I am going to hit the music.
Awesome bodies at the right.
Comes the music.
Yeah, Jamie looks great. She's on the right.
Music.
Hey, Sarah.
Behind again.
No, I'm sitting on my behind. It's not running.
Oh, I'm always sitting
I haven't
on
been to Taco Bell in many weeks, although I like Taco Bell.
So anything interesting happened this week?
I continued breathing. That was a good start.
That's always a good start. You know,
the other night it looked like there may have been a fire down the block because it looks like there was a bunch of sparkly flames. Either that or they had one huge brush pile. I need to drive down there and find out, but I'm lazy and I haven't. Dos Equis. Yeah.
Those suckies.
Linda asked me what I was partaking of.
Huh.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I do believe Jamie has something for you on that regard, buddy. I do believe.
Yeah, I do. Do you want to do the daily hello first and then me do that? Or
Sure.
okay, you
Yeah,
do the
I'll do the
daily
hello,
hello.
and then while you're doing the video, I can get a new cerveza.
Okay.
Good evening, my fellow Ain't You a Beaters. Happy Saturday. It's the 114th day with 251 remaining in 2021. Today is National Pigs in a Blankie Day, and pigs in a blanket is often hot dogs or sausage wrapped in a biscuit or crustled dough and baked. And pigs in a blanket are generally served as an appetizer or as breakfast. However, it can be served at any mealtime. Another popular version of a pigs in a blanket includes cabbage rolls stuffed with beef filling. I always thought those were called cabbage rolls, not pigs in a blanket. It's often
That's
covered
true.
with tomato or cream sauce. Many recipes
Coffee.
use the name pigs in a blanket to describe just about any meat product wrapped in something. For example, one recipe found was stuffing a hot dog with a slice of cheese and then wrapping the whole works with bacon. And gluten-free, if you ask me. That doesn't sound bad. No dough or cabbage involved. While some references give Betty Crocker credit for the first printed use of the phrase in 1957, so a year after I was born, records as early as 1901 sold American reference recipes for pigs in a blanket in a variety of forms. Today is also National Pool Opening
Well,
Day.
wait.
Isn't billiards?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
I was gonna say, that recipe with the cabbage and stuff. If we ever run low on gas, just feed everybody
Cabbage. Cabbage, a couple pickled eggs, and a beer. Ooh, baby. Hey, Rusted. Welcome,
hey,
brother.
James. Rusty.
Today is also a National Pool Opening Day. That encourages billiards on our pocket. No, that encourages pool owners. That's it. It encourages pool owners across the country to prepare their swimming pools for summer fun, fitness, and enjoyment. And swimming pools offer many benefits, including physical exercise, social interaction, and psychological benefits of exercising in a swimming pool allows us many things that are difficult on land. Think of Kama Sutra. The water makes us buoyant, so we don't put as much strain on our joints. Besides that, they get so soggy in a pool, they're hard to light. It also creates resistance, so every move becomes more of a workout. Another benefit is the cooling effect of water. It helps prevent overheating while exercising. Socializing at the swimming pool can be relaxing and fun, especially if she's cute. It can help relieve stress while enjoying friends and family. Today is also National Kiss of Hope Day. That encourages couples and parents, wouldn't that kind of make it a couple, to express their love for one another, just not on camera. It's also National Sense of Smell Day. That celebrates one of the 5 senses. Our sense of smell is more than just a way of knowing when dinner is ready. It also tells us what's going on up on Capitol Hill. It also plays a role as an early warning system, triggers memories, and interacts with our other senses. As a matter of fact, scent cells renew every 30 to 60 days. So that cocaine that you snorted last week, wait a month and you should be good to go again. That's the only sense nerve cell that can regenerate is your nose. Those sense cells allow us to recognize smells from our childhood, triggering memories of Play-Doh, grandma's cookie, or pipe tobacco. It is also the only sense directly connected to our brain where all those memories are stored. Take a woman, when house shopping, she's more likely to smell unwelcome odors such as smoke, pet urine, and mold before a man will. Women naturally have a better sense of smell. While the loss of smell occurs naturally with age, it can also be a sign of illness, especially neurological disorders such as Parkinson's disease or early stages of Alzheimer's. What were we talking about? Who are
See,
you?
that sounds like my roommate, because I can be sitting there and all of a sudden I get the smell, and I'm like, "Do you smell that?" No. It can be like the gas, like the stove being just barely caulked, not lit.
Right.
Something unusual, and she never smells it. It's like, I
Well,
smell
she must
it.
be getting older, and maybe her olfactory sensory perception is dying slowly. Noses go. And a human's odor is also like a fingerprint. Even when we wear deodorant or other fragrances, our scent combines with those for a unique combination. Babies recognize the smell of their mothers. Spouses know the smell of their partners. Here's something to do for fun. You guys listening out here in where are we? Facebook land and YouTube. This is something you guys can do.
Sorry, Rusty made me laugh. He said,
I say, listen, you smell that. Exactly. He who smelt it, dealt it. All right, here's what you guys do. Collect up a bunch of stuff. All right. Get a little container and cover them with cloth, and you're going to put different things in it. You're going to get lemon peel, vanilla extract, coffee grounds, toothpaste, chocolate, oil, sawdust, flower petals, and somebody's bar of soap. Cover them up and then see who in the family can, by sniffing it, tell what's in what container. And it's just a little game you can play. Lemon peel has its own distinct odor. So does vanilla. Oh, there's nothing like the. Well, and as a matter of fact, you have some APR coffee tonight, do you not? You have the.
I have the Helen Taft cherry chocolate.
There you go. Cherry chocolate. I see, and it has a distinct, unique aroma all to itself, does it not?
It is very good. And
it's finally cooled off so you can drink it too.
Yes.
And it's also National Rebuilding Day. That encourages organizations and volunteers to pick up their tools and roll up their sleeves on this day over the weekend. Thousands of volunteers joined together to provide a much needed and sometimes critical life-saving repairs for vulnerable families in various communities. The work done by volunteers is at no cost to the recipient families. Monies for materials are raised through sponsorship, donations, and in-kind gifts. Volunteers come together from areas, businesses, schools, churches, organizations, civic and community groups and associations, all working selflessly to help others. These volunteers make homes safer, more economical to heat and cool, and more enjoyable for the residents. I have a question. What dog can't bark? Well, a hot dog. I know that one was bad.
I have two containers. They're identical, and I keep my onion in one and my tomato in the other. And when I wash them, I have to smell to see which one is the onion one, because you can't get that smell out. And I don't want to put my tomato in the one that has the onion in it. So I'm always like, oh, I smell onion in this one.
Well, dinner cooking smells, and Linda says her dog has been to Taco Bell, I do believe. That's kind of the way it says. Now, Rusty was mentioning put a drop of vanilla inside a balloon, inflate the balloon, and you can still smell the vanilla through it.
Oh, I believe it.
Balloons are, even though you have air in there, they're still porous. That's why the next morning, have you ever noticed the balloon is already looks like it's been in cold weather or water, shriveled.
And Linda,
because
oh, go ahead. Sorry, I thought you were done.
I was just saying that's because balloons are porous and the air escapes.
Linda, I know that feeling. My little dogs aren't bad, but my Pit, my big dog, he's almost 100 pounds, and he'll lay down, and next thing you know, You're just like, oh my God, who freaking did that? Horrible. Oh my gosh, it is horrible. Okay, are y'all ready for a laugh? I mean, I'm sorry. This will be the third time that I've seen this. And
How long is it?
It's only 2 minutes, I think.
Okay, 2 minutes. So
might be a little over 2 minutes, but you got long enough to go get you a drink. This is hilarious. So, let
that beautiful bean footage roll.
Do my thing and bring the video up. So y'all don't be drinking anything while you're watching this, because you may end up spitting it somewhere, if you know what I mean. And here we go.
German Shepherds are pretty puppies.
Oops. Make sure that it's okay. All right, here we go.
I'm doing it. I am in Ron's bathroom right now, as we talked about on the Morning Mojo. And I feel really nervous because he has like a super duper bidet. And I am on the toilet. I ain't gonna prove it to you, but I'm on the toilet and it has remote control. And it has different settings, rear setting, and it has a front for the hoo-ha. I'm gonna try that just to see. You can move it where it sprays. It has a dryer on it. Yeah. And you can adjust the seat temperature to spray with. Depends on what your butthole is, you know what I'm saying? And the water temp. Okay. I said, Ron, just tell me what setting you have it on. And his setting is right there. Let's go. So, here we go. Here we go. Wait, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. It's building up, I think. I don't know what it's doing. I hear noises. Something is going. Oh! Oh! Oh!
That face.
I don't think I want my taint hosed.
It's like something is like French kissing my butthole right now. It's literally like, I should try the front feature. Can you hear it? This is so weird. This is my first, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first bidet experience. And as we are speaking right now, I'm getting a full wash on the old L butthole. And
yeah, I don't need a colonic while I'm taking a crap.
I feel dirty, but I'm getting clean. I feel really weird, but in a weird way, kind of good too. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Dan. Ron Phillips, the El Jefe, says that he will sit on this toilet for so long that his legs fall asleep. And I think he like cycles 3 or 4 times. Kind of concerns me a little bit. The dryer's on. It's blowing on my butthole. There's like something blowing air on my butthole right now. My butthole's getting a blowjob. That is what's happening right now. And it feels really weird. I've never... Is that bad if you're saying that kind of feels good? I mean, is that judge-worthy? This is the weirdest... I mean, I get it, though. I get what Phillips was talking about, and I'm probably understanding why he cycles this 3 or 4 times. This is incredible. I may have to do it again, just to make sure, you know, that the scientific research was done properly. I want to try the front feature, but the front feature's for, you know, all you women out there who have the hoo-ha, who have the double cleaning area, right? So I don't think the aim is going to be correct, and I think it's probably not going to spray where it's supposed to spray. Look, there's like an air dryer with heated air being blown on the butt. Ladies and gentlemen, Rocky Stucci here. Scientific research. My first bidet experience ever. I'll be back.
I think I'd have to pass on a bidet. I don't know if I want to get blowed while I'm sitting. Yeah, no.
I think it was hilarious, though. I mean, I'm sorry. Rocky Stucci has a way of presenting things.
Very much so.
I have tears in my eyes. Oh my God, it makes me laugh so hard.
His facial expressions are great.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
that is hilarious.
Oh
we got Timmy.
I'm getting a blowjob on my butthole.
Yeah, that's like
$20, same as downtown, Jonathan. Oh Lord!
Oh my goodness, guys!
Woo! So what have you got for us?
Holding my head. After that one, that's hard to talk. Hey, Belinda, how are you? Let's see. Should we start with the Texas laws? I mean, I've got a few of them. All right. Seeing how they're all in Texas. In Texas, here you go. In Texas, it's law when two trains meet each other at the railroad crossing, each shall come to a full stop, and neither shall proceed until the other has gone. Wait a minute. They pull up. They can't leave until one of them moves, but they can't move until one leaves. Okay, Dave. Ooh. In Texas, it's illegal for anyone to have a pair of pliers in their possession. Oh man, there's a whole lot of people going to jail in Texas then. Texas, it's also illegal for children to have silly haircuts. I guess the adults can do whatever they want, but the kids can't be silly. Would you believe that it's illegal to spit on your laundry in Texas? Used to be throw salt over your shoulder, for good luck. Spit on your laundry. That's a new one for me. I don't know why. I
don't know if I can't wrap my head around it or what. But why would you want to spit on your laundry?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not much of a spitter anyway. Shouldn't
me either.
Yeah, good. So you're no, God. No.
I
almost said it. Oh Lord, if my ears wouldn't have fallen off at that exact moment, you're safe.
I don't get it. I think we have some crazy people.
Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. A city ordinance states that a person cannot go barefoot without first obtaining a special $5 permit to go barefoot. Okay.
Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm going barefooted if I want to, and I'd like to see them try and stop me.
Okay, here's a really good one. A recently passed anti-crime law requires criminals to give their victims 24-hour notice, either orally or in writing, and to explain the nature of the crime to be committed.
Wait, excuse me? That went over my head.
Have you been to Taco Bell?
Can you repeat that?
Can I reread that one?
No.
Sure, be happy to. A brand new anti-crime law requires criminals to give their victims 24 hours notice, either orally or in writing, and explain the nature of the crime to be committed. Here's a note, Mrs. Jones, certified mail. Mrs. Jones, I'm going to rob, rape, and burn your house down next, it'd have to be at least 24 hours, so it couldn't be tomorrow. It'd have to be Tuesday if you sent it off today.
Hello. Sorry, I was saying that to Brad.
Okay.
That just like, I mean, okay, does that make it not a crime anymore?
Well, no, see, if they don't, then it's another charge, the way I see it. So if you get robbed and raped and they didn't tell you about it, a day before, well,
The only thing good about it is I can be sitting there waiting with my guns.
True. That's I like that one.
Yeah, I like that part of it, but it still does not.
No.
The dots aren't connecting.
Well, I think that's a perfectly grand law. Excuse me, West National Bank. Today is Tuesday the 2nd. I plan on robbing you on Wednesday the 3rd. Yep, 24 hours. So I'll see you about closing time.
That just, it's like, it's over my head,
Yep.
I mean, like I said, the only good thing about it is you can be prepared and sit there and be prepared to blow their little asses away.
True. Well, in Austin, Texas, it's illegal to carry wire cutters in your pocket. I guess you're supposed to keep them in your sock. I don't know where, no wire cutters in your pocket. I don't know. How about in Galveston? It's illegal to drive a car down Broadway before noon on Sundays. Oh, yeah, I'll bet that one is really.
So I wonder if everybody sits at the end of Broadway. They sit there, and then they all look at each other and go,
"Come on down.
Let's go."
Well, if you went to church in Texas years back, you'd better be recognizable. An old law made it illegal to go to church in disguise. With Lucy and diamonds. You couldn't dress up like Paul Revere and go to church, I guess, even though it was, the Sunday ride. I don't know.
I would just love to know what these people were thinking when they wrote a lot of these laws.
I'd like to know what they were smoking. How about in Houston? This one bites. In Houston, you cannot buy beer after midnight on Sunday, but you can buy it on Monday.
Is this part of like Common Core? Like,
it would have to be.
Okay, you can't buy it after midnight on Sunday, which is technically Monday.
Monday, but you can buy it on Monday. This one's definitely for our very own Mr. Rusted Lugnuts there in the chat room.
Uh-oh.
Pay attention. It's illegal for a chicken to have sex with you, but oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I misread that. In Texas, it's illegal for a chicken to have sex with you, but it's illegal to reciprocate. It's legal for a chicken to have sex with you, but it's illegal to.
So it doesn't count as rape, right?
No, I think it's just mutilation at that point.
That is probably what it would
be. Exactly. And did you also know it's illegal for one to shoot a buffalo from the second story of a hotel? Yeah. It's also illegal to drive without windshield wipers. You don't need a windshield, but you have to have windshield wipers.
I don't even know what to say. For once, I think I'm speechless.
It's also illegal to have an open container in a car. Well, that's, open containers is pretty much everywhere.
That's pretty much illegal everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, it's illegal to have anything protruding from your bumper unless it's attached with a chain.
Okay. Let me get this straight. Nothing protruding from your bumper.
Unless you put
it's
it on with a chain.
What are those hitches? Aren't they attached to the bumper?
Well, they're either built into the bumper or to the frame of the car. And yes, when you hook the trailer to it, you have to put the chains on.
Or Brandon says, "No away. More chicken fuckers." Pardon my French, everybody.
Well, it's also illegal to milk another person's cow.
Would that be kind of like molesting them?
It might be. Natural, just like in Singapore, it's illegal to spit on the sidewalk. That makes sense.
That's just gross, though. Spitting on.
Ooh, now this one is just crazy as all bejesus. It's illegal to take more than 3 sips of beer at a time while standing.
What does it
matter? I don't know. Now, this one I can understand. It's illegal to urinate on the Alamo.
Okay, I understand that. I understand that.
Here's one a lot of people might think is interesting. It is legal for a husband to beat his wife as long as he uses something no bigger than his thumb.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Brandon says in Wisconsin it's illegal to worry a squirrel.
Okay.
So I can't go out in my yard when all those squirrels are out there eating my bird feed and chase them little things down because that's illegal.
See, not fun.
Nope.
Here's a good one. It's legal, that's with the L, not the I, legal for the blind to go hunting as long as they have someone with them who isn't blind.
I don't think I want to be in the woods with someone who's blind, who's hunting. Obviously, they will have a weapon.
Holy mashikin. Here's one we need to invite Maxine Waters to Texas. In Texas, it is illegal, that's with the L, to commit a homicide as long as you tell the person when and how you're going to kill them.
So that kind of goes along with the law about if I'm going to rob this bank, I got to give them a 24-hour notice.
Yeah, you got to tell the victims 24 hours in advance. Yeah. So you can kill somebody as long as you tell them, hey, Fred, I'm going to blow your brains out tomorrow on 5th and Main while you're waiting on the bus. Okay, they can't arrest you for homicide, but I'll bet you they'll arrest you for littering and throw big time charges on you.
Interesting.
How about in Texas, any artificially constructed underwater barrier reefs must come with an instruction booklet.
Okay, we're talking about like a reef, like out in the water.
Underwater barrier reef. It has to have an instruction booklet. In Texas, 16-year-old divorced girls are prohibited from talking about sex during high school extracurricular activities.
Did you say divorced? 16-year-old divorced girls.
Are prohibited from talking about sex during high school extracurricular activities. Yeah. But again, even though they're divorced, does that still make them your sister?
Again, though, it flew right over. Again.
Right. Let's see. Temple. No one may ride a horse and buggy through the town square. You could ride your horse in the saloon, and cattle thieves may be hanged on the spot.
When was that law written? Like 1850?
No dates. How about Texarkana? Owners of horses may not ride them at night without tail lights. Tail lights on the tail of your horse. Okay.
Wouldn't that kind of make you Amish? Because don't the Amish like have their little tail lights?
They're in buggies. They don't ride the horses.
But they still have the little tail lights
on the buggies.
Yeah.
Well, this one
that are drawn by a horse.
You got to put them on your horse. Let's see. The entire Encyclopedia Britannica is banned in Texas because it contains a formula for making beer at home.
Well, why haven't they banned the internet? Because there's recipes on it.
That's the next thing. It says, does that mean Google is banned too? That was the second question, but obviously it's not. Two more on Texas. There's an old law in Texas that states you are unable to tuck your pants into one boot unless you own 10 or more cattle.
See, I never understood that. I mean, I understand when people ride a bike that they tend to tuck the one leg under the sock because of the chain.
Right.
Right? Why would anybody just walk around with one leg like tucked and the other not? I mean, just for the hell of it. Why? They think it looks cool?
Well, no, you do both of them. You wouldn't do just one. But you can't tuck them in, you can't tuck your pants into your boots unless you own 10 or more cattle. You have to leave them outside your boots.
Okay. Interesting.
Here's the best one. This is for Texas. Rusty, this might apply. You can be illegally married by publicly introducing a person as your husband or wife 3 times, although that is in the process of being changed in favor of a anti-risk law, common law. So currently, as long as you introduce them 3 times, you're married.
I mean, I know common law marriage. I don't know how all states are about it, but I know most of them, if you live in the same residence, you something to do with the mail.
2 to 5 years.
Well, it has
2 to 5 years, and it becomes common law.
Right? Yeah, it automatically becomes common law, but you still have to get a real divorce to split it.
Yes, you do. Yep, and you can claim it on taxes and everything.
Right.
Isn't that wild? So that concludes my my Texas ones.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's all down there. Debbie said, "Wow, that's." She said, "Wow, that's down here."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, so, Debbie, Texas.
In Wyoming, a building that cost at least $100,000 or more must display pricey art. So if it's a new building, they have to allocate 1% of funds to art for the building. Has something to do with the NASAA mission to strengthen the state art agencies.
Okay. So if they have 100,000 building, they've got to have an art on the inside. All right.
Like expensive art, not just any art. It has to be expensive art.
Oh, expensive.
Yeah.
So they can't use their kids'
right.
pictures off the refrigerator.
They can't go and paint a picture and hang it on the wall and say, "There we go." It has to be expensive art.
Well, they did tape a banana to a canvas and it sold for $100,000. So I would guess that's pretty pricey.
Well, you gotta think about art now. Yeah, I wouldn't hang half that stuff on my wall and pay the price. No, no.
Well, that's if a gentleman doesn't have any arms or legs and he's hanging on the wall, that's exactly what he is.
That's true.
Art. That's what you call them.
That's true. How about in Wisconsin? Butter substitutes are banned without permission. So nothing is better than Wisconsin butter.
Right.
So it says that public eating establishments may not serve margarine as a substitute for butter unless requested by the customer.
Oh, so they can't slip you the cheap stuff and say, "Oh yeah, it's butter." Well, what was it? What was that old commercial?
Has to be
I can't believe it's not butter.
Has to be the real thing unless the customer asks, and the only reason that they're required to give them what they're asking for is because it could have something to do with allergies or something.
Right.
Yeah. How about in West Virginia? Hats are banned in theaters. Didn't we do this one already?
Yeah, because you can't see past them.
Okay, we'll go to the next one. Washington. It's illegal to attach a vending machine to a utility pole.
Well, how do you keep them from getting up and walking away?
Well, that's what I'm trying to think. You have to have permission from, like, if it's the power pole, you have to have, I guess you have to get a permit or something from them stating that it is okay. With the power pole itself, the logic is it's a hazard to the lives of the electrical workers.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How about in Virginia? You can't go trick or treating if you're over 14. Now, I know last week we talked about over 12. Wasn't it 12?
Someplace had them. Yeah, you had to be like, but we both have seen young adults out trick or treating.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it.
I remember when I was in high school and did it, I always tell them, "Yeah, I'm out for my little brother. He had a cold tonight." Oh, poor little guy. Yeah, they give us extra food.
Okay, so for all you women out there that wear fake teeth, in Vermont, it's illegal for a woman to wear fake teeth without their husband's approval.
Did you say teeth as in like teeth. Smile, or teeth like teeth. What's in front of you? Oh, okay, teeth. Okay.
Teeth. They have to have written permission from their husband if they want to get false teeth.
Okay, I didn't know whether it was TET or TETH. So it's TEETH. Okay, teeth.
In Utah, biting is banned in boxing, and I think I heard that one.
Well, biting is banned in all boxing, as far as I know.
That was probably right after the Mike Tyson thing. I bite your ear off. In Texas, okay, I don't remember you saying this one. You can't sell a human eye.
Okay, but you can sell a human you?
Well, it says other human organs and tissues are included in this law, like kidney, liver, heart, lung, pancreas, bone, or any other organ that doesn't include hair or blood. So you can't sell them. You can donate them, but you can't sell them.
But you can sell the hair and blood.
I guess.
People sell their plasma, so yeah, and I've heard them donating hair, but I guess you could sell it too. Interesting.
And I think either I've talked about it before or something, but in Tennessee being illegal to share your Netflix password.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much with everybody, supposedly.
But Netflix tells you can. Hey, you're allowed to share it with so many people. Same thing with Amazon Prime. You actually can give it to 5 different people.
Oh, wowzer.
At least it used to be that way.
Well, share your numbers and then just put them here in the chat. No one will see it.
In South Dakota, it's illegal to sleep in the cheese factory.
Is that a euphemism for being in the buff?
Well, it says it was outlawed with the same logic behind not falling asleep at the wheel. It's not the wisest idea to be operating large machinery while dozing off. However, if the cheese is packaged, you're in the clear to work around the clock.
I popped back over to our Facebook page. It says we're having trouble playing this video. Is that just me?
I still see it.
I don't see us watch live video. Let me see if I can get us back.
Hey, Rocky, did you see the video? We played it at the beginning of the show. I had to show everybody that. I swear that thing just draws tears to my eyes every time I watch it. It was so funny.
It was good.
It was hilarious. It's the way that you word things. Oh my gosh, it was great. And Debbie says, nope, not Amazon. It used to be that way.
Bummer.
So let's see. Where was I? South Carolina. You can't play pinball if you're a minor.
Okay.
But
you can if you're a major.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Rhode Island, it's illegal to race a horse on a highway. It's a $20 fine or imprisonment for 10 days if you do it.
Ooh. Did you say $20, same as downtown?
Yep. And 10 days.
And 10 days. Or, yeah.
Did you do one about paying a psychic?
Not recently that I recall. Can you or can't you?
In Pennsylvania, you're breaking the law if you pay a psychic. So you're not allowed to.
She's got to be free.
Yeah, you're not allowed to pay fortune tellers, tarot card readers, any of that stuff. In Oregon, it's illegal to go hunting in the cemetery.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for a cold one to crack open, where else are you going to find one? You're going to go up and dig it up somewhere.
That's true. That is true. Oklahoma.
They have fences around them things, right?
Some do. I think there's a lot of them that don't.
Well, do you know why they do?
No. Keep the spirits in?
People are dying to get into them.
All right. In Oklahoma, tripping a horse is outlawed, and I do believe you said that one day.
Right. I remember us mentioning that one.
And I know I've talked about dyeing your animals. In North Dakota, you can't shoot fireworks after 11 p.m., and that should be all across the nation. That irritates me.
Wait a minute. You can't what?
What?
You can't do what to fireworks?
Shoot fireworks.
Wait a minute now. Those are patriotic.
No, after 11 o'clock at night. It is not patriotic. It is keeping people awake.
Okay, after 11. I missed that. I'm sorry. I was
No, you can't shoot them after 11 p.m. And I swear it drives me nuts because I can go to bed on the 4th of July or New Year's or whatever, and I swear 2 o'clock in the morning, it's like boom, boom, boom. Like, shut up. Let's see.
Incoming.
North Carolina, drunk bingo is unlawful.
Oh, you can't get drunk and play bingo?
That makes no sense. But it says in North Carolina, you can't sell or consume any alcoholic beverage in a room while a bingo game is being played. I don't get it.
Interesting.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, here's a good one. Okay. In New York, after 10 p.m., slippers are banned.
Okay.
Can't wear those slippers.
Wow. Yep. Go barefoot, I guess, or in your socks.
I don't wear slippers anyway. I like barefoot. I like my feet getting at one with the floor. Yeah, there we go.
Well, just don't stomp any waffles.
In New Mexico, I did talk about this one. Idiots being banned from voting. should be across the country. In New Jersey, bulletproof vests are banned while committing a crime. That kind of goes along with, hey, I'm going to rob you tomorrow, and I'm going to be wearing a bulletproof vest while I do it.
Hey, what are you doing about, I don't know, 7:45 tomorrow? Do you think you got time where I can just come by and, rape, pillage, and burn?
Yeah, sure.
And as long as you're in Texas, and you can kill them too, as long as you're in Texas, and tell them you're gonna. But you have to tell them, it's in this study with the wrench. And, you have to.
Like I said, this still kind of just goes. Zoom. Okay, so let me look and see what we're looking at. Okay, do you want to do your you want to do the UFO, the Pentagon?
Yeah, we can. Pentagon. Sure.
Okay.
I think everybody's seen that video anyway. It's real short.
Well, let's do it to it.
Let's do it. Okie dokie. The Pentagon confirmed that a leaked video showing a triangle-shaped object hovering over the U.S. warship is genuine, as well as a UFO sighting by Navy personnel flying in an F-18. Ron was talking about these the other day, but they didn't have the video. I think Rocky was talking about it too, Ron and Rocky. The video recorded in 2019 by a mysterious body on a destroyer has been leaked and given to filmmaker Jimmy Colbert on April 8. The UFO was recorded by Navy personnel on the USS Russell while sailing off the coast of San Diego. These are authentic photos and a video from actual military encounters with UFOs generated to educate high-level intelligence officers within our military on the nature and predestination of the UAP/UFO phenomena. That's unidentified or what was UA? It had it. The UAP thing. Anyway, aircraft, aerial phenomena, unidentified aerial phenomena. And we have that footage, or did you? See, Corbell is best known for directing Bob Lazar Area 51 Flying Saucers, a documentary about a physicist who claims to have worked for the U.S. government at 51. Yeah, I remember them talking about them. Everybody that goes back to try to find records on that guy says he never existed. He was not there.
Is it flashing or is it like reflecting?
Doesn't it look like it's flashing to me?
It does. It looks like it's flashing, and it looks kind of.
Ron was saying the other day,
it looks like it's pyramid shaped.
Pyramid shaped, yes. But see, the only thing that I know that flashes is our aircraft that have warning beacons on them. You know what?
That is weird.
And it's a real short video. So what do you think? Are there UFOs?
I mean, I myself do. Right. I believe that. I believe there are aliens.
Well, there would have to be. I mean, think about it. To presume that we're the only intelligent, and the way stuff's going now, it's hard to say that we're intelligent. The only intelligent species out there? Yeah, no. But I do kind of worry about us actually, having the guys come down and land on the White House lawn and go, here we are, we came to help. It's kind of like the government. We're here to help. I always think of episode 89.
Yeah.
From the, what was it, Twilight Zone? To serve man. Yeah. Huh? I'm pretty rotund. But I don't wish to be I do want to be ate, but not with a knife and a fork.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I believe, I'm not saying that those are.
I think those were ours.
Right.
Think about
but
it.
I do believe
SR-71 long before we knew about it, and the B-2 and the F-18 stealth.
Well, it even seems like somewhere in the Bible it has something about aliens, and I I think what was it? Rocky that was talking about it on yesterday. You know about
on
if
the
you
daily,
type
yeah.
the Bible and stuff, and you look at the pictures, they actually drew pictures of them. So
yeah, and they're definitely aircraft. Well, look at the old writings from the not feathers, but dot Indians.
Yeah.
In their text, they show flying saucers quite a bit, actually.
Right. So I mean, I believe that they are existent. Now, whether people have actually seen them, I mean, I'm curious what's over in Roswell. You know, I mean,
I've been to Roswell. That was a cool place.
No, I mean like inside of the thing that they won't let
Area
anybody
51.
in. You know.
Well, yeah, but that's not in Roswell. You're at Area 51, where
yeah, but it's Roswell. It's Roswell is the town.
You're right. That's where the crash happened back in the 50s.
Right.
And they packed all the quote unquote weather balloon pieces up and packed them off the right course. Hey,
well, we'll see y'all next Saturday, same time. Y'all share.
Hey, Beach Channel.